Thanks, as me. Hello there, Wolves. It's me, your host, Logan Sizemore. Welcome back to another episode of the Gaming Corner. This week we got kind of a special little episode we have here. So pretty much for the past couple weeks, I've been getting emails from some students of Mr. Heichenfeld, and they've been wanting me to cover the mobile game Clash Royale. So I decided to take it upon myself to come meet with them, see what they would like to see. And turns out the entire class are fans, and they want me to pretty much do the show on here. So I decided to do something a little bit special. I'm going to be interviewing some of the students, plus Mr. Heichenfeld himself, to about the game and see what it's about. So, how are you guys?
Wonderful.
Great. Good. Alright, so I guess my first question to you guys, because you're a new player, right? You're new to it. Okay, I'll start asking you guys questions first, then I'll get to whole. So, one, what is Clash Royale?
Would you like to handle this one?
I'll handle this one. So Clash Royale is a mobile game where you have different cards, different characters and heroes you can use to fight against each other. You have 8 cards to select from out of a total of 97, and each of them costs different elixirs. You gain that throughout the game, and you push and counter push and defend and everything against them.
Okay. Alright, so, okay, so that's pretty good. So, would you say that, would you say that Clash Royale is, like, a competitive game, or would you say, like, a casual game? Like, what kind of audience would be attracted to this kind of thing?
I feel like any audience, it's they have their own competitive side and their own casual side. A lot of people are on the casual side, but you have some serious gamers like us 4 here that go to the competitive.
So, like, you don't have to play competitive. You can just play casual.
You can play casual.
Okay, alright. So, next is, how did you guys get started in Clash Royale? What got you interested in playing it?
Well, I personally used to play Clash of Clans, and I was really great at it. Then I got a little stale for me. So then Mr. Sills and myself, he's the clan leader, Mr. Sills. He's in charge of our Clash Royale clan, JJ crew. Best player in school, technically. We started this side little thing, and it kind of just grew from there. And now we're ranked 660 in the United States, which is our all-time high, which is out of millions. I'm talking millions.
How many is in your clan right now?
I think we have 50.
How many were you when you started?
2.
That's a pretty big clan. That's a pretty big team. Like, but wow. Okay. Okay. Next up is why should people play Clash? Like, if you told your friends hey, forget Clash Clans, come play Clash Royale, what would you tell them?
I feel like the game is so diverse, and there's 97 cards, but you can only pick 8.
Okay.
So there's so many different archetypes, and so many different kinds of decks that you can make, and you can just throw 8 cards together and see if it works.
So it just has a lot of options.
Yeah.
You're not stuck with one thing. It has a lot of, but I get you. Okay. Yeah, I can see that being compelling, because again, like he said, Clash Clans got a bit old, so I can see having a bunch of stuff can keep you occupied. So next is what is the best thing about the game? What makes you if you were to tell a friend to play it, what would you say the best feature about it is?
I like that it's dynamic.
Okay.
It changes nonstop. It's never the same. You can't just keep using the same deck over and over again. Because if you do, you'll eventually lose as they nerf or what's the opposite of nerf thing? Buff.
Yeah.
Buff cards.
Yeah.
So you'll constantly change up, and as people use different, as you increase in levels, you run into different types of decks that you have to kind of figure out how to counter on your own.
Okay, so so you have to always be you always have to strategize. You always have to keep up with your tactics. What about you two? What's the best thing in your opinion about the game?
Destroying you.
Okay. Okay, I see.
Really good.
What about you?
I like the uniqueness of the cards and the interactions that the cards can give off to each other. So, for example, they just added the new card Firecracker.
Okay.
And she has a new mechanic where when she shoots her rocket launcher, it shoots her back.
Okay.
Like, it knocks her back. So if you try and spell her like with arrows to kill her, she can sometimes shoot herself out of range, and then maybe your opponent wastes his arrows for her.
Okay. I get you.
Kill it too. That's an elixir advantage. It's hard to come back from.
So now, what is the wolves thing about the game? What's the thing that if you wish they can just get rid of entirely, what would it be? Mechanic-wise, gameplay-wise, anything. What would it be?
Sometimes I get yelled at home for playing it because I'm on my phone. So that's probably the worst part for me.
Okay, so nothing about in-game. It's
No, I like the game.
Oh,
It's just-
life.
I get in
Okay, I
trouble
get you.
sometimes because I think I have like a little 3 minutes to spare, but then it goes to overtime, and then
Yeah.
I get caught playing the game when I should be doing dishes,
Yeah.
and then I get in trouble. That's my main thing.
Alright.
But I do love my wife's family more than the game.
Okay, I love how, yes, you have
She works in the
that.
building, so I have to
Does
say
she?
that.
Okay,
she's 2
good,
doors
yeah.
down.
It's
I
good.
love you more than the game.
Yeah, it's good to point that out. Okay. Yeah, especially because now you're on, So,
Yep.
yeah, you got
I'm in the
Maple
kids'
watch
board.
it. Yeah. Okay, so what about you? Wolf's thing about the game?
Too addictive. I play it way
Too addictive. That's what I've been viewing. That's what I've been seeing. A lot of people. Yeah. Alright, so, okay. What about you?
I think that the gameplay is great, and it keeps me immersed.
Okay.
One thing I would change, though, is they have a party mode where it's different game modes.
Yeah.
I wish you could take that into friendly battles where you're playing against your friends without any stakes. So it's not competitive.
Yeah.
So you could play like Balloon Rush, which is a new mode, and you could play that with your friends and then make new decks.
Yeah. Alright, so I think that's about it. Do you guys have anything you'd like to say before we end this episode?
No. I mean, we're big fans, so this is like this
okay,
has been an honor.
And it's an honor from me and everyone from the news crew to be able to do this, because when I first started doing this, I didn't know if this would take off. I didn't know if this would be a thing. But yeah, like your guys' support, like it means a lot to me and a lot to like people like Caleb and stuff. So we're very grateful for you guys to do that. So anyways, Mr. Eichenfeld,
Yes.
Ethan. Alright, and that would be the end of this episode of the Gaming Corner. If you would like to see something like this happen again, or if you'd like us to review or talk about a certain game, then please send us an email at at wolvesgamingcorner@gmail.com. That's on the gaming side. I'm Logan Sidebourne. Back to you, Esme.